In this video, I'm going to show you how you can easily use Uniportal.ai to offboard user directly from ConnectWise ticket. So we're going to look at this ticket. I have created this offboarding user ticket, and it has some details about the user, and they need to be offboarded immediately. And I have Uniportal.ai working right within this ticket as a pod. So you can directly have Uniportal work on this ticket directly from here. Before I trigger the execution, I want to show you a skill I have created that my AI assistant is going to follow to offboard this user. So if I open this skill, it's going to first search for the user. That is the user that would be specified within the ticket, or the technician can share the user details. And once it's confirmed which user needs to be offboarded, then it's going to go ahead and revoke sessions, reset password, block sign in, remove group memberships, convert their mailbox, assign delegated permissions, remove their license, search if there's IT glue contact for that user, also delete that, and then also draft me a note I can add to the ticket. And all of this is just written in English, and I have also tagged the customers these skill is relevant or applies to. So in this case is Uniportal and Acme Corp. So that means you can have different offboarding workflows for different clients. So I'm going to save that skill. And now if I go back, and I'm going to ask AI to analyze this ticket and resolve this. Because it has the skill, it's going to reason about this ticket and follow my procedure from the skill. So it's going to use the tools at its disposal to achieve the outcome. Here it's fetch the skill offboard user, and that gives it all the details it needs to finish this ticket. So it found the account. It's still active, so it got that by searching for the user. And as per our skill, it's going to start doing the first thing, which was to revoke all the active sessions. Before I do anything, I want to show within Entra portal, this is Holly Flax, the user we're going to offboard. This user is active. It's a member of 7 different groups that we will need to remove. It also has a license assigned. It has a mailbox associated with it. So this is a real user within Entra portal. So here, because this is a gated action, it needs technician approval. So the AI is asking for my approval, but it's presenting what it is trying to do here. So it's trying to invalidate all active sessions for Holly Flax. So that's what I want. So I'm going to approve it. And then the second approval is to reset the password to a randomized value. Again, these are just the same things we listed here and reference some of the tools. So first search the user, revoke active session, reset password. So it's just following my skill procedure. So I'm going to approve that. And now it's going to go into through our integration with Entra and M365 and revoke the sessions and change the password. Next, it's blocking the sign-in for that. So I am going to approve that as well. So again, within seconds that should be blocked. And then it's going to go over the next steps there, which is to find all the group memberships and remove them, and then finally also converting their mailbox to a shared mailbox. So now it's just getting all the group memberships, and actually it found its member of 6 groups. There is all users group, that is dynamic group, so it cannot remove that. But other than that, it can take this user out of the 6 other groups. And again, I need to approve these because I want technician to be approving these changes. And again, within seconds, Uniportal is able to remove the user from all the groups. And it can also remove users from distribution list, any other like shared mailboxes as well. Next, it's converting their mailbox to a shared mailbox, and I'm going to approve that again. This is all the list of actions I had written in the skill. I also have an option at any time to chat with the AI to have it do other things or skip some steps, so that's always an option. But in this case, I'm going to go along as it's following my skill. Next, it's assigning Michael Scott, who's manager of this user, full permission to the shared mailbox. So it's going to get the mailbox permissions. This use the online exchange API to get that. There's usually sometimes lag in propagation, so this takes a little bit longer than the Graph API. So what we're doing here is we're executing the permissions and then also polling to check if they took place. So once it's confirmed, then you can be sure that the permissions actually got assigned. So now it's just viewing any licenses that are assigned to the user. So in this case, it found a business basic license and it wants to remove that license now that the mailbox is converted to a shared mailbox. So with that, the license is removed as well. Next, it's going to search for that contact within IT Glue. So it actually found the contact. So I'll show you Holly flags exist here under Uniportal company. So it found that user and wanted to delete that user. So I'm going to approve that as well. Again, it's totally following what you have written in the skill, and you may want different workflows, so you can write those skills accordingly. And then it's just pointing out some things that were written in the ticket, but they are not in the skill. So at this point, I have the option to even ask it to reset the MFA if I want, and perform any other actions. Or I could also go manually do this and then just ask the AI that I did it manually. So it will make a note to the ticket when you ask it to summarize everything. So here, my last step in the skill was it to draft an internal note and mention everything it did. So it has listed everything. Active sessions revoked, password changed, account disabled, removed from those 6 groups. There were some distribution lists among them. And then, all the other steps it took. And then I say, can you add this as an internal note to this ticket? So again, it can also add the notes. It can even do a time entry for me. So all of this can be done directly by just talking to the assistant and without ever leaving the ticket. Most of the things could be done from here. So it's taking my approval to basically the drafted shared. It's going to add that to the ticket. So note posted. So let me refresh and we'll review all the systems and see if the changes took place. So an internal notes added, all the offboarding and everything Uniportal did. It also added, it was done by Uniportal.ai on behalf of the technician's name and email. And then if I go to Entra and refresh this page, that Holly's account should now be just a shared mailbox. So there are no group memberships anymore. The one group is the dynamic group. The license is removed. The account is disabled. And if you even open Exchange Admin Center, you'll see Michael Scott will have full access to Holly's mailbox. So that's through the shared mailbox. So let's just quickly have a look at that. So if I go to mailbox, Holly's mailbox, delegation, and you see there's a full access. And if I edit that, that's Michael Scott, the manager we just assigned. And if I go to IT Glue, if I refresh this, now Holly's contact is also deleted from IT Glue. So that's how Uniportal works. You can write skills, you can chat with it to do things, and it can handle a number of tickets. So anything around mailbox management, group access, OneDrive, MFA, access changes, documentation, it can even write documentations for you. So that's how Uniportal works. Thank you.